Sorry for the inconvenience. So let's continue. If we count the number of organisms at different positions in a food chain, we usually find that there are more plants than animals and more herbivores than carnivores. This we can show by drawing a kind of graph called pyramid of numbers. So here you can see whenever we have going through the food chains, there one organism is feeding on the another organism. So same like that, when it is happening, it will be every organism will be losing some energy in the form of heat. So how these organisms are losing their energy? When an organism uses food for the respiration, some of energy released from the food is lost as heat energy to the environment. For example, you can see here the grasshopper feeds on the grass. That time you can see the grasshopper will eat complete plant which is on the ground, but it cannot feed on the roots under the ground. That means only the green part it will take and the underground part it cannot eat. So that means not all of the energy in the plant is transferred to the grasshopper. This is nothing but when one organism eats another, it rarely eats absolutely all of it. Okay. So another example you can see, when an animal eats another organism as food, enzymes in its digestive system break down most of the large food molecules so that they can be absorbed. But not all of the food molecules are digested and absorbed. This you can understand by the human nutrition. That means digestive system we have already studied. In that topic, we have understood that all the large molecules are broken down into the small molecules to be digested and absorbed. And the non-digested particles are eventually lost from the body in the form of feces. These feces contain energy that is lost from this food chain. So in this picture, as I told you before, we have each living thing comes under each trophic levels. So that means in each level in the pyramid is called a trophic level. The pyramid is this shape because this all if we put one upon us, one upon after each one, you will look like a pyramid shape. You can see in the page number 267, you can find one pyramid picture there. So let us continue. So each organism is going into the each trophic level. That means these all trophic levels are kept in a pyramid shape because there is less energy available as you go up the trophic levels. So there are fewer organisms at each level. This loss of energy limits the length of food chain. So by this, all the food chains rarely have more than 5 trophic levels as there is not enough energy left to support a 6th level. So for example, many organisms feed at more than one trophic level. For example, there are a primary consumers when you eat a vegetables, a secondary consumer when you eat a meat or drink milk, and a tertiary consumer when you eat a predatory fish such as a salmon. So by this you have understand there are rarely more than 5 links in a food chain because the further uh, further up the food chain you go, the less energy is available from the original energy provided by the sun. This is because at each trophic level, each organism using up a lot of energy as they live and grow. So there is a less available energy to pass on to the other animals to eat them. So that is why beyond about 5 links in a chain, the energy has effectively run up. Okay, is that clear everything? That's all for today. See you in the next video. Thank you.